Here we have Jeff swim. So here we have legs on the low side and hands pushing straight down out front. So that's lifting the head up and dropping the legs down. So when we start getting everything lined up in horizontal, we want to use those hips to make room to keep a high elbow and a low hand, so as the hand goes in, it's not creating any resistance. It's not pushing your head up and your legs down. So here we can see that the entry points went higher than your Superman did, and then the elbow starts to drop. So this side, not as bad. It's a nice job. So we want to remember that when we reach in, we want to keep that elbow nice and straight and keep that hand low. Really nicely done. And we want to keep the legs straight, so once you kick, just keep streamlining them, tight and long. And the final swim. So here, everything's horizontal. Arms are in a nice target. Head position's good. So when you're kicking, I want you to think one leg, one side. So each time your feet move, you're using your knees to do it, and it's pulling your heels back, which is also sinking your knees down. So this is where the struggle is here. And then as soon as the legs are straight, you're back to horizontal. Over the water. So here we have that flat arm entry where the elbow's pushing down on the water, hands pushing down on the water, and it's lifting you up out of the water. And at the midpoint, here the hand is going in just slightly sooner with a bent elbow. So notice there's less splash there. So the left side needs to enter just slightly sooner and closer to your head so that it's a little easier for that hip to put the hand in. So here we can see that you're using your arm to put it in instead of lifting it up and then driving through with the hip. So I want you to focus on hips, helping with the entry point. So on recovery here, I want you to really focus on moving the elbow forward and away. If we pull the elbow back over the center line, it's going to sink you down and make it hard to breathe. From the front here, we can see the hands reaching into the center and crossing across the body. So the legs are kicking wide, and we see the hips and the knees and the feet down. So we want everything to fit within that chest depth. So at the midpoint video, everything's nice right in behind that chest depth. Hands have come apart. So they still want to inch slightly narrow, so just a slightly wider entry point. And then as you rotate the hip, don't let the arm go with it. Keep the arm going straight and let the hip do the moving. And on your final video, wider yet. So this is better. Now as you're pulling through, you're getting a good grip of the water and you're using big muscles to do this. Hands coming low. Nicely done, Jeff. Good work.